So okay, bro. We got a quick video about the Matrix. Everybody been talking the Matrix, this, the Matrix that, escape the Matrix, the Matrix. Forget about all of that, bro. You gonna get the honest opinion for a humble guy like me. I know everything, bro. You feel me? And that's not a joke, by the way. And I'm gonna give you the truth about the Matrix that these gurus been talking about. So let's watch this video.
Doesn't matter. This doesn't change anything. No matter how many of this you take. Rules now. To this Matrix, I know what the fuck time it is.
We are living inside of the Matrix, and I am Morpheus.
You know, bro. You know, bro, what these guys talking about the Matrix. You know what's the real deal? It's like they watch two movies, bro, about they actually watched the Matrix, and they watched two movies about like people knowing a lot and people being the main character and all of that. And they watch some conspiracy theories on YouTube, and they make money. And now they think that they actually escaped every law of this world. You know what I mean? It's actually funny though.
In the moment that you think that you're out of the Matrix, you're back in it.
Meanwhile, the reason 18 and 19-year-olds are more attractive than 25-year-olds is because they've been through less dick. The 19-year-old might have had one guy from high school, just broke up, she's fresh, and I can fucking put my imprint on her and make her a good person.
Go back to synagogue. Stop trying to fucking be a YouTuber, bro.
All the stuff you said before was fine, but now it's literally like you're Jewish, bro. Like, stop trying to be a YouTuber. You're Jewish.
Was Hitler really bad? What if he was trying to get rid of these demons?
You know, growing up every year, I feel like something was always pushed. Bro, you're Jewish.
Was Hitler really bad? What if he was trying to get rid of these demons?
Okay.
You know, growing up every year, I feel like something was always pushed on us as men. For me, from elementary school to nearly high school, it was all about being an alpha for guys. And it sounded great hearing it as a kid.
You know when you're shocked, bro, you don't know what to say. You just like go on with your day. You don't know what to say about some, bro.
Worked super hard.
That's what happened a few seconds ago.
They were buffing, wouldn't take shit from other niggas, and they always had a gaggle of bitches around them. And me, looking into it as a kid, I was excited as shit. I was hearing other guys in middle school saying that they already achieved pure alphaness, saying that they got all the bitches and had 8-inch schlongs in middle school, which is still one of the biggest lies to ever exist. The point is, I was gonna go into high school, and I thought I was about to be the top dog. And yeah, that very much did not happen. Eventually, the alpha mindset push sort of died down.
Nice throw, though.
To the sigma mindset. The sigma was like the alpha mindset, but cooler. He stayed out the circle simply by choice. He didn't need anyone's approval to know he was the shit. All he needed to know was that he was the shit, which then lets everyone start changing their profile picture to a picture of Patrick Bateman. I'd be surprised if we haven't seen at least one person with a profile picture like this before. He's like the icon of Sigma males, I guess, I don't know. But then this all changed in the past year. Just fucking throw out everything you know about manliness. One man's single existence single-handedly broke the space-time continuum, aka Amaury Andrew Tate III. That was all about the red pill, opening up to the corruption that the government has done, realizing that they don't care about us, and just a little tiny, eeny weeny bit of misogyny, homophobia, and racism.
Black, if you're watching this, don't get offended. Black people can't drink.
But I mean,
okay. Black people can't drink.
Just a little though. The point is that the red pill movement has absolutely exploded in recent years, and honestly in the past 6 months where I'm posting this. If you take a group of 1 out of 10 guys nowadays aged between 12 to 18, at least 3 of them will be red pill minded. And there's an 100% chance they either watch Andrew Tate, Sneeko, or Snow Illuminati. They're like the fucking prophets on the internet of red chance they either watch Andrew Tate, Sneeko, or at least 3 of them will be red pill minded. And there's an 100% chance they either watch Andrew Tate, Sneeko.
Nice pick, Sneeko. Nice. Is that for real? Nice pick. No wonder why he roasting the self-improvement guy about stretching.
Or Snow Illuminati. They're like the fucking prophets on the internet of red pill and spiritual awakening. But there's more of it.
Nah, bro, look. Illuminati's out of it, bro. That guy, Illuminati, is out of this world, bro. He saying some other stuff, bro. That's Illuminati, bro. That guy is way out of it. He's on crack, bro.
His existence has single-handedly altered the mindset of a bunch of kids on the internet. We can easily put Andrew Tate's fans at the top 5 biggest me writers of all time, next to anime fans and young boy fans.
Oh, anime fans. Oh, I gotta make a video about that one. Ooh, anime fans, bro. Anime fans, they take anime as religion. They're ready to kill somebody because you talk bad about a guy, a pirate or whatever that wears a sandy bag or whatever you call it, bro. They'll kill you if you diss that guy, or they'll kill you if you said that cartoon is not good, bro. Ooh, be prepared, bro, because your door is gonna get swatted, not by the FBI, by anime watchers.
Now, I'm not really here
Be
to
careful,
expose
bro.
Andrew Tate or any of these niggas. Go search up a full exposed video on them if you want that. I'm just not smart enough to do one of them. But I kind of think at this point we all know how Andrew Tate operates. He says some crazy, outlandish, wild shit. Gets clipped by a bunch of social media accounts to share the wild shit he says. And the only reason that happens is because they want to make money from the affiliate link from Hustlers University.
True.
Which then lets Andrew Tate speedrunning fame like the
But I mean, to be
Flash.
honest, he took it down. I heard that he took it down. I don't know if that's true or not.
Wait! Did you doubt?
Never seen a nigga get fame as fast as Andrew Tate did in the past year.
Nice
I asked
edit,
an
bro.
8-year-old who do they know.
Nice
Pull up a picture
edits.
of Andrew Tate and Martin Luther King Jr. And I guarantee they're gonna say Andrew Tate. Not to mention, this man literally has his own theme song now. What regular human being in this world do you know that has their own theme song? I wouldn't be surprised if they set up some shit like the bat symbol for Andrew Tate at this point. Nico's also sort of going through the same thing that Andrew Tate is. So he decided to copy it pretty much book for book. Make some sort of course, say some crazy, outlandish, wild shit.
Make it
and
more
runs
expensive,
fame.
though.
Now there's like a million Sneeko accounts on TikTok.
Hey, what's LeBron doing over here, bro?
Some crazy, outlandish, wild shit and speed run to fame.
What's LeBron
Now, there's
doing,
like
bro?
a million Sneeko accounts on TikTok. And for So Illuminati, it's sort of different. You see, he's actually been on his
No, bro. Illuminati, bro. That guy is something else, bro. That guy is something else. You won't be able to eat no burgers no more. You won't be able to sleep normally no more. Showers, sports, watching sport. Bro got theaters on watching sports too. Bro, you can't be doing nothing normally in your life if you watch this guy, bro. This guy is out of it. I'm talking out of it, for real, for real.
This is the same man that insinuated the government is putting children into Popeye's chicken sandwich.
What? What did I say, bro? You cannot eat chicken burgers watching this dude, bro.
More than 1 million kids come up missing per year. What do y'all think happened to these people? And every time people come up missing, the more and more people come up missing, the more they release more chicken sandwiches and shit.
Oh, this guy, bro.
Overall, this is the pyramid of red pill advocates
This
everyone's
guy,
starting
bro.
to see now. And there's one thing they always have in common with talking about, and that is the Matrix. I really want to see a society now where this movie was never made. Because I guarantee if it wasn't, 99% of this red pill shit wouldn't be pushed either. Oh, but Tommy, it already existed before this movie. It just wasn't called red pill, you bot. Well, no shit. I just think if it wasn't made, it wouldn't be pushed out as much now. I don't even think the red pill movement is bad, however. The point of it is basically to expose the corruption and lies in the media, and how almost every government wants to keep its people very controlled. But like every goddamn movement on this planet meant for good, people start pushing it too far and forgetting the core of the movement. Now there's a couple of main narratives that people put with the red pill movement, and one of the main ones is always critiquing women. At some point, it just makes me think that some of these niggas are gay the way they critique women so much.
I don't know about that one,
They're
coach.
trying to look for a high value woman while preaching a
I
lifestyle.
don't know about that one. If someone says, if somebody like critiques feminism or whatever, that doesn't make him like gay. You feel
Being
me?
rich and being
I don't know about
young
that
and
one.
fucking any bitch you want. Because you're not really gonna find a high value
That's wrong,
woman
too.
that's willing to fuck any man. And it really doesn't make you a high quality man to hook up with all these girls. If anything, that's
Yeah,
kind of
that's
the
not-
opposite
that's
of what
wrong,
you
too.
preach. You can't say that men should treat themselves with more high value and preach it. Those same girls that they're fucking you would consider low value, right? So wouldn't
Yep.
it make you a low value man if you're hooking up with any girl that's hooking up with any guy?
That's if a man is if a man like is not committed to, like, if a man like be around with 12 women and he's just like playing around, he's a low value man. He didn't value himself.
He's
You
spitting.
feel
I
me?
mean, I'm spitting. But honestly,
I'm talking
I can't
about
really blame
10,
them for thinking this way. Ever since
9.
quarantine, you got these girls who started pushing just extremely insane feminism. Like those stupid bitches who say kill all men after they got rejected once. So because
Yep.
he rejected you, I deserve to die? What the hell did I do? And does that mean your dad deserves to die? Your brother? Your uncle? Your cousin? Where does it stop? And the reason they're even acting like this
Your
now
son,
is because the
if
way
you have
men
one.
acted before. I mean, through the 60s and 70s, it kind of wasn't the best time for women. We got a whole ass shirt named after this era called the wife beater because of how much men used to do it. So it's pretty much just an
They
endless
still do
cycle.
it. Oh, they still do it, bro. And it's usually, most of the time it's like it's looked at as it's done down in the third world countries and stuff, but no, bro. Like it's done a lot in these first world countries, a lot.
Hatred that will never stop. Honestly, the day the internet doesn't have men and women fighting about some shit, it's the day world peace is finally achieved. I just really hate
No, I don't
any
think so.
man or woman that argues about this shit every day. You have to get tired of hating on just one thing all of the time. It's like having the same food every day, but just changing the seasoning. You're still gonna get tired of it just because you're adding new seasoning. It's not gonna do anything. I personally just hate any nigga that's annoying, man or woman. Another problem I see also with this whole red pill movement is that they always bring up the same fucking points every time. Like, we haven't heard this shit from the 1,000th time.
They bring the same points, but they got like a different way of explaining it.
From you. Another thing they like to also preach about in this whole movement is like following the word of God, and I have no problem with that at all. But it makes no fucking sense because
Why?
let's say these hoes need God, or for them to be more religious and go to church, then they'll end up not even following the religious rules themselves. Most of them, like Tate and Sneeko, believe in Christianity and Islam and preach it, but also preach being rich and fucking any bitch you want, which are both sins in the
Look,
Bible and Quran. You literally
yes. Look. If you make a lot of money in Islam, that is not wrong. You have to be like you must give to people. You must give some of your money, charity and these type of stuff. You must not brag. But you can marry more than one wife. The maximum is 4. I agree with him. You bringing up religion, whether it's Christianity, which I'm not so educated about, but I know some about it. I know the main stuff, and Islam. You bringing them and using them to your conversations, to your points, just to back what you set up, and then not using it to the other stuff that you're doing, the other twisted stuff that you're doing. That only shows weakness. You feel me? Because if you're going to bring something, if you're going to bring a religion specifically to back your points up, you should use that religion in your ups and your downs. Like if you're doing something bad, people will look at that religion and say, "Hey, but you're not following that religion in these acts." You feel me? So yeah.
literally cannot even have sex before marriage in both of them. Let
Yes.
alone, how would any god
Yes.
look at you owning a webcam business? You're gonna try to come up to
Ooh, yes, nice points. Yep.
Kevin, that nigga's gonna kick you straight back down. Also, people are talking about how a lot of these red pill influencers are building cults, and I can't even disagree with them. Because
Yes.
of the internet now, though, any small fan base will always have a group of people who will follow it like a cult. I mean, you have a fucking group called the Bronies, who are grown men and women who worship pony dolls. The cost.
Bro, anybody that got his, any woman or a man that got his hair colored as pink, yellow, green, especially blue, bro. Bro, these people, you gotta be careful, bro. Like like you see some of these people come around, bro. Like, get back to your house, bro. You gotta let the road, like you gotta let that place empty, bro, until they're finished and they're gone, bro. Cause hey, I'm warning y'all,
So
bro.
the internet is just how big of meat riders some people are. They can
Yep.
literally say anything and do anything, but no matter what, a group of their dedicated fans are going to slide for them at all times.
Mm-hmm.
For Andrew Tate, it's always 13-year-olds saying the same thing in his comment sections. Commentate W. Hey man, what color's your
What?
Bugatti? Nigga,
Yes.
you're 12 and your mom drives you to school. Shut the fuck up. Flexing another man's car too was crazy dick riding. But it's not even just kids though. It will also be full-grown niggas doing this shit. I've dead-ass seen people your parents' age comment this shit in their comment sections. Like, don't you have a family to raise, buddy? You got a whole 401k. You're pushing 60. The format they use too when they're talking is also interesting to me, because a lot of times they'll say all women act the same, which is kind of an ironic way to put it, because they'll get mad at these girls who say kill all men, but then do the exact same thing in a different format. Focus on yourself, kings. They all want your money. They all want you to suffer. They all are cheaters deep inside them. That type of rationalizing manipulates so many fucking people. Imagine saying the same shit but putting a race in front of it. All black people are like this. All Hispanic people are like this. All Asian people are like this. I'd be canceled the fuck off the internet. But it's the same reason why all these mofos have the biggest meat-riding fan bases ever. At the end of the day, though, no matter what people say about these red pill guys, it's kind of funny to me seeing people condemn them in the way they act. But a lot of parents kind of have the same ideologies as them, especially if you have foreign parents. I still think if our parents were the same age as us and were on social media as much as us, the edgy eras that we already grew up in that we would get canceled for now would be 1,000 times worse.
That's why you shouldn't let your, if you have children, that's why you should like manage what they do on their phones. Like, you should not have like a 10-year-old son and you should give him the phone and make him free browse around whatever. You feel me? Yeah, you should monitor everything that your son is doing online. And to be honest with you, you shouldn't like give your, especially now, you shouldn't give your son no social media platforms. Whether it's a phone, a tablet, a laptop, a desktop, whatever, you shouldn't give it to him until like he's kind of mature. He's kind of like knows how to move around, knows what's wrong, what's right, how to think. You feel me? Yeah.
Cancel culture wouldn't even exist, to be honest. And I feel like it's not even closely talked about as much as it should be. The older and more foreign the parents you have, the more wild shit you've heard them say and think. So people will try to
But hey, there's a stereotype too. You gotta be careful because the stuff that Tate says is stereotypical. But what you're saying now is stereotypical too, brother.
disagree and cancel these red pill guys, well, your parents would probably actually agree with the shit they say. In fact, they would say even worse shit. And if you have grandparents, it's probably 10 times worse. But what are you going to
I don't know
cancel
about that
them?
one.
They don't even know how to use the internet other than Facebook. And they got like a solid 10 plus more years of living, so just wait 10 years and you'll be good. But that's not to defend them, obviously. They grew up in a complete different era as us. So in conclusion, just please know how to think on your own. I don't think everything any of these guys says is wrong. But I definitely don't think everything they say is right.
Was Hitler really bad?
By agreeing with everything they say, you're kind of becoming what they preach against. Red pill's supposed to be about not being blinded with reality, right? But you ride the meat of them so much you can't even think for yourself in reality. And it's gotten to the point now when red pill is mentioned around any girl, it's like what guys feel when they hear a girl talking about astrology. We simply do not care. Even if they're just asking what sign you are as a question, I know damn well every single guy gets irritated by that shit somewhat. Because we get PTSD of seeing those girls who judge people just off their signs. And that's what girls now think when they hear a guy talk about red pill. They immediately think of Andrew Tate and misogyny and everything bad. It's the exact same effect. And I'm just gonna end it right there. On my Instagram, it's
Good one. What I think about this video, the main point that I liked is him mentioning the religion part. I think if you wanna be a human being that has like a right basis to life, you have to have boundaries that gives you the way that you're supposed to be thinking. And for most people, it should be religion. You should base your religion on the way of your life, and then use that way of life to base your points, base your boundaries, base what's right, what's wrong for you. Yeah, that's my main opinion. So see y'all, bro.